What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to keep working down the panels, and we're at the patterns panel. Before we get into the whole video, if you're new, make sure to subscribe, especially if these videos help you learn Photoshop. Like the video and comment down below if you guys got any questions. With that, let's get right to it. So the patterns panel, if you can't find it, you don't see it anywhere, just come up to the Windows menu at the top and then go down to patterns and click it, and it should pop up for you. It might be completely empty. You might not have any of these patterns, but I'll show you how to get some later on in the video. Basically, what this does is it has all your saved patterns. You can save patterns that you create in a library or in the patterns panel. And this is your libraries panel. You can have styles, gradients, swatches, shapes, patterns, right? And what a pattern is, I'm just going to click through a couple of them so you can see. These are all different patterns. You can make your own also, but these are all ones that Photoshop has pre-made. They're free. Like I said, I'm going to show you how to get it in a second. So first, we're going to work our way from the top all the way down to the bottom, and then we'll show you the hamburger menu right here. First thing, you got the search bar. You can type in a pattern, find it easier, quicker. Then these right here are going to be your most recent patterns, so you can quickly get to them by clicking here. Then obviously we got the actual collection of them. Each one of these boxes is a new pattern, and then each one of these is going to be a group, or you think of it as folder or group, however you want to think of it. If you want, you can double click on the pattern itself and rename it, or you can double click on the folder and rename it. If you want to add a folder, you can click down here and add a new group. You can name it. Just put test for this one. Click OK, and you got a new group. Now right here is to add a new pattern. I'm going to do a real simple one just to show you the basics of it. Right? I'm just going to do a bunch of dots. Okay, so we got this. Then you're going to click this button here. You can name it, right? Click OK, and then you got a new pattern. This has the text in it with it, so if you wanted to hide that, whatever. But that's how you make a pattern. Or you can come up to the edit menu and go to define pattern, and it's the same thing. You save it, name it. And then last down here, we got the trash can. If you want to delete it, you can just drag it to the trash can and delete. Alright, so then that brings us to the hamburger menu. And then the first four options, new pattern group, rename, and delete. I showed you how to do that through the panel itself. But new pattern is this button here. New group is this one here. Rename and delete. If these are grayed out and you can't click it, then you have to select a pattern, right? And then you can come here and rename it or delete it. But like I said, you can just double click to rename or drag it over to the trash can to delete. Then these options from text only down to large list, these are just different view options. If we got text only, you're not going to see a preview of it. It's just going to show the name of the pattern. Small thumbnail, it's not going to show the name, but you can see it if you hover over it. Right? Then large thumbnail, same thing, it's just bigger. You can hover over it to see the name. And then small list and large list, these will have a little preview of it and then the name, or large, it's just a little bit bigger, same thing. I keep it on large or small thumbnail, it's just the way I like it. Then these two, show search bar and show recents. I already showed you these are at the top. So if you don't want to see these for any reason, you just click that and it'll make it disappear. Now, I told you I was going to show you how to get a bunch of free patterns. These are two ways to do it. One, you click append default patterns, click OK. With this, you get trees, grass, and water. It's probably about 10 patterns, right? It's nothing too special. But then if you come back in here and go to legacy patterns and more, this is where you got a ton of different ones. Dirt, stone, wood, gravel, rust, and then legacy patterns. There's a ton of them. I'm not going to go through every one, but you can see it's got a lot of them. And then import and export. If you want to import patterns that you have saved on your computer, you can click this. It will open up your file explorer. Then you can look for your pattern files and click on it and import. They're going to be .pat files. Okay. Same for export. If you can't click on it, you're going to want to select something, right? So you can select groups. If you select one, you can hold control and select multiple, or you can select specific pattern or multiple. Then you can come here and click on it. And then last but not least, obviously you can close the panel or the whole panel group right here. So that's about it for the patterns panel, guys. Again, don't forget to comment down below any questions you got. I'll try to answer as many as I can. Or if you're another viewer and you know the answer, why don't you go ahead and help out some other viewers and subscribers. You can go ahead and answer the question for them. I'd appreciate it a lot. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.